Here are 3 things about slave dungeons that you didn't know. Hi, I'm Angela Sutton. I wrote a book called Pirates of the Slave Trade, and here we go. So Europeans who came to West Africa to traffic in human beings built these forts along the coast to support their trade. Generally, people refer to them as slave dungeons because each fort had a dedicated space that held enslaved captives while waiting on a ship to transport them to the Americas. But that wasn't even their main function. So number 2, power and strength. Africans relied on these forts for protection against other Europeans and their African allies. You see, every coastal group in Africa was in danger of being enslaved at all times. They had to leverage their relationships with specific European traders to gain access to the forts during a raid for safety. Number 3, these forts were European and often were built using materials that were shipped in from Europe on many ships. But the land on which these forts were built was distinctly African. There are records in the archives of the European slave trading companies that mention the rents that Europeans had to pay Africans for the privilege of being able to maintain these structures on African lands.